now for several weeks. He's back in July for the official birthday visit, but this was a fun surprise visit where we're giving you a chance to get a head start and take advantage of all the fun birthday pricing that we're gonna be talking about next month. Next up, we're gonna talk about Friendly Flora. And Friendly Flora from Andrew Lessman is the Friendly Flora you want to be taking. This has everything you need to really, when you read about it, it's so interesting. You hear more about probiotics today than ever before. I can't believe how many people now talk about the importance of taking a probiotic. You've been talking about it forever, but now it seems like it's a real buzz. And they're putting it in everything, you know, drinks and yogurts and all kinds of things.
We've talked about it for more than a decade. I've talked about it for over 20 years, but I didn't want to offer a probiotic product until I knew I could do one that would be stable when shipped directly. Exactly. So as much as I knew it was essential for over 20 years, it's something that took me until about 12 years ago before we introduced. And it's like so many things, whether it was CoQ10 that I spoke about originally in 1984 or glucosamine chondroitin in 1979, that we talk about a product for a long time and eventually other companies adopt it. And now what's interesting about probiotics, it's not just sort of the vitamin industry companies, it's sort of the big corporate companies, the big corporate food companies, the big corporate pharmaceutical companies are doing probiotics. And I guess if nothing else, it validates that what I've been saying all along is true. And the fact is that probiotics, that Friendly Flora, and that's why I really like to call it Friendly Flora, because probiotics, it kind of implies that it almost is a little bit too scientific for my taste. What these are friendly organisms that since the beginning of time have been our partners in digestion, our partners in our immune system function. That if we do not have them, then our body doesn't function the way it was designed and intended to function. In fact, our body was designed to partner with these organisms. An immune system without probiotics, without Friendly Flora, just any woman knows what happens after she might take an antibiotic and she notices the consequences of that antibiotic once her Friendly Flora was disrupted as a result of that antibiotic. Men can experience much the same thing, differently of course, but much the same thing. So we understand the role that probiotics can play in our body. Healthy digestion, nutrient absorption. We just talked about regularity with fiber. Requires fiber. In fact, what do you think probiotics rely on in our digestive system for food? For the most part, they rely on fiber.
No kidding.
So again, these fructooligosaccharides, things like that, fiber-related compounds, that's what our Friendly Flora love to eat. So of course, when we eat, the typically unhealthy sort of American diet, you have to say it's